It means everything. I think as a basketball player, that's the highest level that you can represent yourself, represent your country, and play for Team USA. You can be at the highest level. And there's just so many amazing women to share the floor with, and obviously we're competing against each other live, so to be able to share that floor, compete with each other, high stakes for something, for our country, it means a lot.
Paige, obviously there's you ushering and we're the rookie of the year and how do you kind of compartmentalize kind of this experience? What do you
Yeah, I think the like the best way to show respect to each other is to compete, and that's a lot of the times it's with or it's against. So to be able to play against each other in W in college for me, and then switch roles and be on the same team here is a whole lot of fun. Just because we used to kind of going at each other's necks, and now we can just share the floor and compete and be on the same side of that. So it's a lot of fun to be able to share the floor. There's like vets here who I can just pick their brain, ask them questions, be a sponge. And then with our young core, we're kind of just trying to prove ourselves, get respect from the older guys, and try to carry that torch that they've laid the foundation for. So, yeah, it's a combination of everything, but just overall, just really fun to be on the same side.
first day right? Is there anything that you kind of stood out talking about? Kind of things that
Yeah, I think Chels does a really good job of communicating. So just learning how much she communicates, and there's no drill that she's quiet in. So just emphasizing that, being an echo of her, and just always trying to talk, communicate, over communicate. There's never a time where you can talk too much. So just learning from that and being a leader in that way, and the way that you communicate, I think is something that you pick up really quick.
Coach was talking about setting the importance of being able to pick things up quickly. How much did your quick transition to the W help in a situation like this, where you got to pick up a new concept quickly, new play calls, maybe action has a different name? How do those similarities help you in this experience?
Yeah, it's similar. Like a lot of the stuff we just know from playing basketball for a long time, our whole lives. But then you gotta learn new technology, and somebody may call it, and we may call it something with the Dallas Marines that they might call something different here. So it's just being adaptable, and really it's just kind of what we've been doing our entire life, adjusting to different teams, environments, different players. So the more you can do that, the more you can get used to that, the easier it is to play.
Apologies if I'm misquoting, but it was the Young Turk crew. What did
Young and Turk,
Young
yeah.
and Turk. How did they show up? Did they live up to the name today?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're just again just trying to show up, bring the energy, bring the vibes, learn, be fun. But when you're young, you got just so much energy about you, and we're just really just happy to be here because it's a lot of our first time just being at a national team camp, and so just learning. And obviously, we're young, so we're gonna make mistakes, but can we cover up for it with our energy, our passion, and our joy that we bring?
When you first was notified that you were potentially being honored, to represent Team USA, talk about that moment. What did it mean to you when you first notified about being potentially on Team USA?
Yeah, I mean, the first word that comes to mind is just gratitude. Just having gone through adversity, having been on the side of, will I get back to the player that I was earlier when I was playing on the junior Olympic team, and then fighting and clawing way back, and having just a village around you that invested in you and believes in you so much. So for USA to continue to believe in me and follow the path and invite me to the national team camp is truly an honor. So just really just full of gratitude for sure.
Paige.
going through a thing that's
Yeah.
wisdom really, to kind of improve on
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just to embrace the journey. It's easy to get tired of the redundant days of months like 3 through 5 where you're just really working to get that quad strength back, but every single day that you're putting in work is a day closer to getting to play the game that you love again. And it renews your sense of gratitude for everything in life. Like you become grateful for just waking up in the morning. You forget how nice it is to just go for a walk. Like little stuff like that in life that you take for granted. It just renews your sense of never taking things for granted and never being entitled to anything. So just to embrace that part of it, and just enjoy the process. Like the dark days and the dark times and the times where it feels a little stormy makes this in the right way so much more worth it. So I know she's got a great head on her shoulders, a great team around her, and she's done a great job of attacking the team. Right now it's on the sunnier days where she's on the end of it. And I'm sure she's starting to play a little bit more, and those days are just fun because you start to get a taste of that love.
Paige, when you look around at your peers, other than Angel, And obviously you guys are here with those facts as well, but when you look at those years, are you guys thinking at all, like, we are the future of this team that's already accomplished so much, with so much history, and how do you kind of like make, I don't know, sense of that in your mind, where you guys are at in this phase of USA basketball?
Yeah, I think there's a sense of like just excitement around it, around the fact that it is kind of a changing of the guard at the same time. For me and for the younger guys, we don't ever want to feel entitled to that it's our turn now. Like, we still want to learn and grow and be a sponge and just not take for granted what the people who have done for us, what they've done for us, and paving the way of USA basketball is like the standard and what we want to uphold. So it's like we're fighting for it. We want to gain everybody's respect. It's not something I come in here and thinking like, oh, it's our time now. Like, we just want to take it and grab it. No, this is something that we have to earn. So I feel like we all have a chip on our shoulder in that way, where we're not taking for granted mistakes of it.
And then in the back,
Last one.
Time of the NBA with the CBA negotiations, whatnot. How much do you take attention to that? You're talking to people around here about the status of these negotiations. What's your involvement?
Yeah, just again, like it's my second year here, just finished the first, so just learning more, asking more questions, understanding the two sides of the negotiation and how we have to come to terms with it and continue to find the middle ground of what both sides want, and how willing we are to be able to stand firm in what we believe that we have earned and the people before us have earned. So it's continued negotiations, as you guys know, but we're pretty firm on what we believe in and what we stand for.
All right, thank you, Paige.
All right, thank you.